104.1 KRBE.
Good morning and welcome to the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric. And Eric and I and Ahmad are your hosts this morning.
Yeah.
Everybody's making their way back from vacations right now.
Are they?
Well,
Kevin's in the middle of that river cruise.
Yeah, I don't know where the hell they're at.
Yeah.
I really
I
don't.
think Roula's on her way back soon.
got
I don't
a
know,
day or
couple days,
so.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure. I don't know. I lose track of everybody.
Yeah, I just got in late last night, so I'm a little scrambled at the moment, but
Man,
I feel good.
that's good.
How you guys doing? How was your weekends?
Same old, same old. I worked at Gallery Furniture with Mattress Mac. Got a bunch of Girl Scout cookies.
Hey, there you go.
He bought a bunch of them, and
They're
now
still selling those?
No, so he donated a lot. He bought a bunch of Girl Scout cookies, and now he's just handing out like boxes on boxes.
Oh, because he bought them back in the day,
Yeah.
a few months ago.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice. Nah, I've just been sad ever since July 4th.
Mm-hmm.
Just because we know people that
This terrible
know
disaster.
people and
Right.
that were at the camp, and it just sucks.
Well,
So,
here's the official
me and my
stuff.
wife we're just depressed all weekend. I try
Yeah.
to watch movies just to take my mind off stuff, but if not, then you're just watching what happened there. And
I think the whole world
Mystic
is
and
watching.
Coralville.
Yeah, I literally found out from a cousin what had happened. I was
yeah,
in
you weren't here for it.
Pennsylvania, and I didn't know what was going on.
I was almost like, I don't even want to come in today.
I know, but
like,
there are ways you can help. So here's the official story right now. The death toll is now 68 as a result of the 4th of July floods along the Guadalupe. Kerrville County Sheriff Larry Letha said the number included 28 children. There were 10 Camp Mystic campers and one counselor still missing last night. And there are things that you can do. Like, for instance, today through Wednesday from 11 in the morning till 4 p.m., you can go to Typhoon, Texas, and that's at 555 Katy Fort Bend Road. Go to the parking lot, get a free water park ticket, and a thank you when you drop off critical supplies. And there's all sorts of different drop-off points that we'll tell you throughout the morning, ways that you can help. It's just a horrible tragedy. Our hearts go out to the people, the families.
And they're saying 80 deaths
Now 80? It's
Yes.
just been updated. Wow.
and 28 children. That's why I just
Wow.
I think when stuff like this happens, we all want to be able to do something. So like something like what Typhoon Texas is doing, I think it helps. I'm sure there's going to be other people trying to raise money.
Yes, there are.
Because like you said, the Typhoon Texas is not just they're giving all kinds of stuff. Let me see.
Mm-hmm.
They're also giving, let's see, you get the 4 free water park tickets if you show up and donate. That's like a $200 value. So,
That's fantastic.
I mean, if you got toilet paper, snacks, bottled water, trash bags, shovels, they're looking for everything. So it's just a way for us to reach out to help
Yes, our
When
brothers and sisters.
when we feel like we can help. I saw HEB was going down the road to help. They have their disaster relief team,
Mm-hmm.
and they were out there driving there yesterday. That's why people love HEB, right? They take care of people in Texas.
Absolutely. I mean, that's what's so great about this state. You notice things like that when you leave Texas. Everybody asks, why does Texas have so much pride? And it's because, we're kind of a community. I mean, we're a community. We stand up when our brothers and sisters are in need. I noticed a big difference just being up north over the 4th of July holidays. Just the little things. People aren't as polite. People are just warmer and kinder here. I truly believe
I
that.
see that. I feel like, although I will say every community's, when things happen around the United States, they're pretty strong.
Yeah.
Like, Boston strong, everyone, like when something happens. But I think some about Texas is like, we don't care if you're Democrat or Republican or
Rich or
whatever.
poor or anything, we just are there for each other.
Want to help your neighbor. That's
So-
one thing I noticed moving here 25 years now.
Oh, you're a Texan through and through now.
Yeah, but it's just, you're right. So much different different areas.
It really
up
is.
north and east
Just
coast.
like little things when you go to the
I don't
grocery
belittle other
store.
people though, because I know there's great people
I
everywhere.
don't want to belittle anybody. I'm just saying, and I think there's wonderful people everywhere, but I just noticed that I really missed Texas when I was up there. I was like, oh my God, like little things like going to the grocery store and smiling and saying thank you and not really hearing anything, no reply. And I'm like, wow, that wasn't nice.
I hate that. Even when I'm walking my dog and I see this one guy I always see, just curmudgeon, just doesn't look happy. It's like, how hard is it to smile? How hard is it to just say, oh, good morning?
It takes so little effort. I forget what the saying was.
Come on.
I think it only takes 3 muscles to smile, but 37 muscles to frown.
Yeah, it takes more effort to be a
grouch.
Yeah, a grouch than it is to be
Exactly.
to be a decent human and nice. But Ahmad, did you see any fireworks then? I didn't really see fireworks. Usually I look out my window and I don't know if it's because of the vibe of what was going on with the area or
Yeah, I heard them more than I saw them. They were probably coming more so from the side that I used to stay on. They used to go crazy with fireworks. But like in this neighborhood, not too many people. And there are more houses in this neighborhood. You know, in an apartment, you know, you might get the cops called on you, but your house, it's easier. But not too many fireworks, honestly.
Just happy for my dog.
Right. That's the positive of that.
It's that 4th of July is like hell day for all dogs and dog owners. Because you don't want to see your little furry friend, suffer, be nervous and have anxiety. And if you are, a loving pet owner, chances are you're going to be staying home with the dog and trying to comfort them.
I do enjoy the TikToks of people's dogs like high as hell on the couch because they gave them something to calm them down.
I tried to give my dog that stuff once I bought. Didn't even touch it.
It didn't work.
Doggy Xanax?
Yeah, or whatever. It's like, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember I bought a big tub of it too. I should have said, do you have a sample?
Yeah.
And then have him try it because he sniffed at it. Didn't want that.
They
crap.
do have like doggy THC treats and doggy, or CBD, not THC, but CBD.
Okay, I was about to say, wow.
No, we don't want to get the dog totally hot.
Right.
No, but the CBD, and they have proven benefits from CBD. And I remember giving some of that to Mango, and it did make her mellow. Mango's my nearly 17-year-old Cocker Spaniel, but it does help.
Who is still living a very
happy life.
Happy life.
Oh, yeah.
You said
God
nice January, she was dead.
We went into Gulf Coast, who are really the best vets I think there are.
In half a year.
Yeah.
I bet the dog's going to live at least another year.
Oh, my God.
How awesome would that be?
I do want that, and I don't want that because she really is not able to do much anymore. I have to carry her out to the yard and hold her when she goes to the bathroom. She can barely walk anymore. She can't do all the things that she used to love, and it's very painful as,
you don't want her to live a year.
Her daddy to watch this happen. So, but I was really lucky because they gave us 2 weeks back in, I think that was 5 months ago. So I'm just been thrilled with this bonus time. Live every day, enjoy every moment.
The Dodgers, someone just texted. Well, that was awesome. That was the highlight of my weekend.
Yeah.
Was sweeping the Dodgers, especially Friday on 4th of July. Mm-hmm. The Astros won 7. There's 7-0 playing on 4th of July. So remember that next year if you're betting. But the best part about that is we won 18-1 Friday on 4th of July.
Wow.
I did see
18-1.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
And the best part is it was firework night because it's 4th of July. So those losers had to stay and watch the whole game. We picked the best game because, if you're up 14-2 in the 7th, everyone's going to leave.
You would think, yeah.
You can't leave when it's firework night and your kids want to see fireworks. So those miserable Dodger fans had to suck on those Dodger dogs.
Those Dodger dogs.
Watching the fireworks with tears in their eyes. And Altuve made him their daddy. He was their daddy again because he kept hitting home. They kept booing him, and he hit 2 home runs in one game. Yesterday, we're already up 4-1 or 5-1, whatever it was, and he hits a home run just for the hell of it. In the 9th.
And the Houston sweep of the Dodgers, it was the first time since September 11, 2008. The first time we swept them at Dodger Stadium in all that time.
And our win 18-1 was the biggest loss deficit for them ever in Dodger Stadium.
Wow.
Now when they're in Brooklyn, I believe they lost a game maybe 21-2 or something, but in L.A., this is their worst loss
That's
ever.
A spanking.
Yeah, so of all the teams to do it, the Astros did it.
I love it.
So that was the one positive thing I saw this weekend for us.
Mm-hmm. And think about it. With all the injuries that we're doing so well, Jeremy Pena now has a fractured rib. He's on a 10-day injured list.
He made the All-Star team.
Uh-huh. But
and
still.
Hader made the All-Star. Who else? Hunter Brown. So the 3 Astros are going to the All-Star game. So that was good for them.
All right, so what are we going to do in Scoop coming up next?
We
got so many things that we can, we need to shake it off. And
I don't think I will, but 6:40 we'll talk more about, and if a lot of people are texting, they have friends of friends and all this stuff, so we'll talk about that stuff and help you out around 6:40. But I got this one for Ryan, the best sci-fi shows of all time.
Oh, let's see if I agree or disagree.
You will be mad.
Uh-oh.
I just saw the top three. I'm like, uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
And then what is Apple Music? It's been 10 years now since it's been around, Apple Music. And they came out with their most streamed song ever. They have a whole list of their top 15, but what is the most streamed song ever the last 10 years on Apple, since it's the 10-year anniversary?
We will find out what that is. Weather today, it's going to be sunny early in the day, but really by around 3, we're going to see some chances of some sprinkles. Wait, there it goes. And then around 6 this evening, some more rain, but it's going to be a high around 92 right now, 78 degrees, 6:10 on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
From the big screen to the big house.
Celebrity Scoop, the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric on KRBE.
All right, it is brought to you by Taqueria Arandas. Now, before we get to the scoop, we do need to acknowledge this horrible tragedy. The death toll has now risen to 82 as a result of the 4th of July floods along the Guadalupe River. And that number includes 28 children. There were 10 Mystic campers, 1 counselor still missing last night. Hundreds already rescued. So there is something you can do today. I know it's a helpless feeling when we see our brothers and sisters, suffering and families.
There's a lot of family members here, the people that, their
connection, yes.
Their daughters didn't make it home. They sent them to camp, thinking they're going to have the time of their life.
I know.
3rd graders, 8, 9-year-olds.
Unimaginable tragedy.
I just couldn't get away from it all weekend. Just wanted to keep seeing, hoping for miracles. And hoping people would be saved, and just, you're right. You want to feel like you can do something, and that's why Typhoon Texas is doing their Texas Hill Country donation drive. They also said, you get free Typhoon Texas water park tickets when you donate. I mean, I know a lot of us want to just help.
You just do it even without being rewarded, but they're kind enough to actually do that now. It's today through Wednesday from 10 in the morning until 4 p.m. You can drop off critical supplies at Typhoon Texas, and that's at 555 Katy Fort Bend Road. And like you said, Eric, you're going to get free water park tickets as a thank you.
And they're no longer accepting clothes, shoes, or canned goods.
Okay,
but there's a list there.
If
you go to Typhoon Texas on Instagram, that's the best way, because they have a whole list like brooms, mops, diapers, socks, baby wipes, shovels, toilet paper, snacks, bottled water, stuff like that. I know HB was going there. I saw yesterday they're, and Red Cross as well. We do a lot of stuff with Red Cross. I'm trying to think what else they're looking for. This is just a big list. Like I said, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Okay, 11 a.m.
till Wednesday.
And by the way, if you'd like to help with the Red Cross, you can call 1-800-RED Cross. That's 800-733-2767. By the way, you may hear me have a little bit of problem this morning. Like, I had dental surgery.
Come on, look at his face.
Do you see the black and blue mark on my jaw?
I do. Someone punched you?
That's what I thought.
It looks like I've been beat up. No, that was like a 4-inch needle going into my jaw.
Oh, wow.
And
what were they doing?
I shattered a molar, and
they had to put it through your cheek?
No, it was inside, but for some reason the bruise is so horrific. You can see it on the outside. It's crazy.
Is it shattered or chattered? What does chattered mean?
Shattered.
Oh, I thought
I broke it. No, I'm
Brian has all these big words. So a lot of times I'm
having a hard time talking. In other words, let me dumb it down for me. Okay.
I went to Grand Ridge, Illinois, grade school.
I broke my big tooth and it hurts and my jaw's numb. There we go.
My teeth hurt.
So, Eric, take us away on Scoop, please.
Okay, so it's been 10 years since Apple Music first debuted. That's crazy. So, to celebrate their milestone, Apple wanted to share their top 500 most streamed songs of the decade. Here we go. Number 500. No, just kidding.
Oh, my God. I would listen to all of them, to be honest.
We're going to dissect each one.
Finish tonight at midnight.
Each song, we're going to dissect it, guys. We're going to go through it. I'll just do, what do you want, top 5?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Rockstar by Post Malone. Featuring 21 Savage.
All right.
People love that song, yeah.
Top 5 most streamed song, all right.
For the last 10 years. Number 4, Sunflower, Post Malone.
Wow, Posty's got 2?
Yep.
2 out of 5 so far.
Number 3, any guesses? Anyone want to take a guess?
Post Malone.
We're Post Maloned out.
Okay, no more Posty. All right.
Something Taylor Swift.
They're all, I'll tell you, the next 3 people, they're all artists of KRBE.
Okay, something Taylor Swift?
Nope.
Oh,
Really? Okay.
I'm shocked at that, too. How's it? Well, I guess for old stuff. Most streams. So number 3, Drake.
Really?
Which song?
God's
Plan, yeah. I
Oh,
figured that.
Yeah, because that was got the most airplay.
Yeah.
Even though this is Apple streaming.
Mm-hmm.
Apple streaming number 2. This song I hear so much. And I loved it the first 6 months. It was right during COVID, I believe.
Okay. And that would
it
be?
was that January of 2020.
Okay.
And then we started playing it like in March
Hmm.
on our show. The Weekend, Blinding Lights.
Okay.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah, I
can
see that.
That song was played forever.
Ever and ever.
And number 1, Ed Sheeran, Shape of You.
Yeah, I knew that was going to
Yeah.
be number
Really?
1. I knew it. That song has been played on the radio, and people have been listening to it since it came out,
How
like
about
nonstop.
number 7, though, is our person that we're not fans of anymore, Travis Scott,
Oh, really?
Sicko Mode.
Sicko Mode. I
Okay.
did love that song when it came out, though. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was a good song.
Boy, I'll tell you what, he
That's
does
hard.
not look good in that Trainwreck documentary on
He
Netflix.
does not.
And then number 9 was No Guidance, Drake and Chris Brown.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
We played that, too. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
10, Bad Guy, Billie Eilish.
Yeah.
Love that.
And then what did I miss? I might as well just do number 6, One Dance, Drake.
Oh,
Okay.
I do
Whiskey
love
and,
that song. That's like summer, like 2018, 2019. That was the jam. Everybody was playing it, especially on Bourbon Street. Like every
Everybody was playing it.
store, every restaurant.
What's funny is if I look at I just have the top 25 and 1, 2, there's like 3 other Drake songs in the top 25.
Wow.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
Yeah, you
Oh,
don't-
how
yeah.
the mighty-
Kendrick just a couple diss tracks and just demolished them, and
Yeah.
it's like,
I
wow.
don't think Drake's hurting now.
Oh, no, absolutely not.
Nope. I did see this. Scarlett Johansson, did you see what happened to her this weekend?
Mm-mm.
She is now, let me grab the official number, the highest grossing leading actor of all time
Really?
Mm.
at the worldwide box office.
That makes sense.
I thought it was always Sam Jackson. Like he was in
She
the
has
most.
14.61 or 14.6 billion from 36 films, while Samuel Jackson has 14.6.
Wow.
Mm.
She
Because
beat Sam Jackson.
Jurassic World Rebirth. I didn't
Right.
see it. I'm just kind of burned out on the dinosaur.
How many
stuff.
are there of those movies?
Was there
Gotta
3
be
original?
like-
Right? Were there 3 originals?
I
and
think
then
so.
The three
Three
Chris
reboots.
Pratt
Yeah.
ones.
Okay.
This is the 7th one. Then
Maybe it is.
Wow.
maybe the 8th. I'm not sure, but they said it was more like the first one. The very
Okay.
first one. This one
You know what's crazy is when I
looks
read,
good. I'll probably go see it. It's one of
I
those,
tried to go see it the night that it came out, but as you can imagine, there was not a ticket left.
yeah, it's a popcorn movie.
But
right?
what I'm seeing, like in the news, they're really kind of doing this. They are actually able to clone. They found dinosaur DNA.
What are we messing
I
with?
don't
that?
know why you would want to. Perhaps there's a reason why they're not here anymore.
Now, there's a great movie that was out just a couple months ago, and it was free this week on Max, HBO Max, called
Sinners.
Sinners.
Oh, is that any good?
Oh, it's
It is
awesome.
a great movie.
My son watched it 3 times this weekend. He told me,
It's
So what's the
really
premise?
Good.
and it's like From Dusk Till Dawn.
Pretty much, yeah. From
That
Dusk
feel.
Till Dawn.
Vampires?
These 2 brothers buy a juke joint, and then it's basically invaded by vampires.
1932.
Yeah,
It's set in 1932. Okay.
yeah,
And they work. They made their money with like Al Capone type world,
yeah.
and it's about living in the South. I forget what part of the South they're at.
I can't remember.
Being black in the
either.
South in 1932 is not the best place you want
Yeah.
to be.
Okay.
My favorite part. No,
yeah.
I don't want to
Yeah, you
say
can't
it.
even
I don't
say
want
it.
to say it.
But I will tell you
No
this:
spoilers, please.
you got to stay for the credits. I didn't even know this until
Yeah.
yesterday.
Oh, there's a
Yeah,
hidden
yeah.
scene?
Yes.
A really great scene that really makes you go, oh yeah, kind of.
Set it up for a sequel?
And it's one of my favorite blues guitarists ever, performers,
Mm.
Buddy Guy.
Oh, really?
He's at the end. He plays one of the characters.
Okay.
And 'cause Buddy Guy, like, he's a blues legend in Chicago. I mean, all over the world, but his place was right next to where I lived when I went to college. So we'd go over there, and because we were poor, so he'd have like a buffet night, cheap. So we'd just go there and just listen to blues and eat.
Oh, that's
Chicken
cool.
wings.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
that's
How
cool.
awesome is that?
And the one night I didn't go with my buddies, all of a sudden they go, Eric, you missed it. Peter, oh my God, the guy from The Who,
Pete Townsend.
Pete Townsend jumped up on stage with Dan Aykroyd, Buddy Guy, and Eric Clapton.
Oh,
They were all
wow.
up there
Oh,
jamming
man.
together. I'm like, dang it.
That would be so cool.
This guy, Buddy Guy, he would like jam, and then he would just walk out the club and go down the sidewalk
And nobody knew?
No, he'd just be playing still.
Oh,
And
still playing the guitar?
And then go another. Right.
So he's wireless and he can do that. Now, this Sinners movie, does it set it up for a sequel?
No, Ryan Coogler came out and said this is a standalone story.
Standalone movie?
Yeah.
Okay. I respect that. That's kind of cool.
But when he talks,
I know. He's like, well.
he's like,
Sometimes movies should be left alone.
There are some characters I could see having a prequel.
there's some cool stuff they could do.
Yeah.
The one that comes to mind for me is Joker. Like, the first Joker movie was unbelievable.
They ruined it
Joaquin
now.
Phoenix, and then they had to come back with that stupid musical. How could you make such a great movie and then follow it up with a turd?
I think they did that on purpose.
I never listen to people's word of mouth when it comes to movies, but the hate for that was so bad, I never even clicked.
Yeah.
Never tried it?
Yeah, no.
I watched a few minutes.
Not that many people could be wrong.
Right. Yeah, right.
Yeah. It's just so awful.
When you hear a lot of people like something, there's always that one guy that's going to be like, oh, this is stupid. Or, it's popular. I don't like it.
Yeah.
So,
well, yeah, of course. They want to sell out seats every single night. That would be the game. That's the goal.
Who doesn't want to be a sellout?
You want to make money. You don't make things just so they're going to be small, artsy fartsy, and nobody ever sees it.
So I watched that, and then I watched a really good movie. Sinners is better, but this one was just fun. You felt like you're back in 1997. It's Heads of State, John Cena and Idris Elba. So much fun. And oh my God, I just forgot her name. Jonas Brothers' wife.
Oh,
Priyanka
Priyanka?
Chopra.
Yeah, she's really good. Yeah, just a fun.
Heads of State. Is it a new movie or is it just one of these
Amazon
things?
Prime just came out. It's
Okay.
#1 on Amazon Prime. John Cena is an action star. Now he's the president of the United States. And Idris Elba is the prime minister. And things happen where they have to work together
Oh, that'd be cool.
because people are trying to kill them.
All right, Heads of State.
But they hate each other, so it's fun because Idris Elba doesn't respect him because he's a action star and stuff.
I like this.
They already have good chemistry. They did Suicide Squad 2 together,
Yes, that was
They
great.
did. Yeah.
so they knew how to play off each other. And
So
stuff.
2 to put on my list, Sinners and Heads of State.
And then I watched Old Guard 2 with Charlize Theron.
I forgot there was the first one.
And I had to go back. I watched part of the first one. I was like
Remember.
fast forwarding
Yeah.
and stuff because I'm like, what the hell even happened to this? It was 5 years ago. I can't remember this.
That's the problem I have with so many
They made
streaming
this
shows.
This one's supposed to be a trilogy, I guess.
Oh, it is?
It
Okay.
leaves on a cliffhanger.
Like, doesn't Stranger Things, the new season, come out this summer?
These kids are like, they can drink now.
Yeah, literally.
It started like 9 years ago, I believe, and it's been, 3 years since the last season, and I don't remember anything that happened.
Someone goes, Sinners was a good movie. I question your judgment. It was the worst movie I've ever seen in a while.
Like 90% of the world disagrees.
How can you not like that?
That was fun.
I mean, I guess because the first hour is kind of slow. Mm-hmm. But
Yeah.
they're building
People
it up.
have no patience for
The
storytelling
love
now.
of two brothers, which
Right.
Michael B. Jordan plays both, and you can't even tell that. Like,
he did really
it
good
was
at
amazing that
Yeah.
you'd think he has a twin brother.
Really, like you see the differences in the way he plays both of them.
Yeah, and
He's a really great actor.
Oh, cool.
and it has a message to it and stuff too.
Yeah.
I don't get deep into that. But
All right, so what's this sci-fi thing that you were teasing me about? The greatest sci-fi of all time, and you said my head will explode?
well, your head's gonna have to wait to explode till 7.
I'm going to do the next scoop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Scoop. I'll save that.
Okay. All right.
later.
We'll find out what that's all about.
And
Now,
then we
coming
also
up,
lost 2 actors. which
I
we'll talk
saw
about too,
that.
so.
Yeah. Oh,
One
that's
that Ryan and I really, well, we like both of them, but one of them that we really liked from his TV show. They don't talk about much. They always talk about a movie he did, but I'm like, no, man, he was this TV show.
Yeah, we'll get into that in the next scoop. Now, coming up next on the Roula and Ryan Show.
I just wanted to, obviously pay tribute to all the families and and the campers at Camp Mystic, and just play some audio and talk about this.
That death toll has risen to 82 as a result of the floods
And there's
along the
ways-
Guadalupe.
If you just tuned in now, we were talking about it earlier and ways you can help. Just it's hard to, like, one of those things where I told my wife yesterday, it's like, I don't feel like going in tomorrow. Like,
Yeah.
but that's our responsibility here on the show. It's like,
It is.
I feel guilty trying to talk about like celebrity scoop stuff or have
Right.
fun. I
Look,
know
you gotta
escape a
entertain.
little bit, so it's
Yeah.
hard to do both because my heart is just not. I'll admit my heart's not in it today.
No, but there is something that we can all
entertain.
do as Houstonians. We can all step up. We can all help. And we'll tell you how next on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
It's KRBE. Let's do it with more of the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
Okay, so
You want to
Eric
tell the
and
weather,
I-
Ryan, real quick?
Yeah, I know. Let's talk about that. I think she's sent in the wrong weather here. Unfortunately, on the 4th of July, we were hit with that horrible storm. I mean, I say we, but the death toll has risen to 82 as a result of the floods along the Guadalupe River. Kerr County Sheriff Larry Latha said that the number included 28 children. There were 10 Camp Mystic campers and one counselor still missing last night, with hundreds already rescued. Now, locally, I know Jeff Wilson, who taught at Kingwood Park and Humble High School at Humble ISD for 30 years, is unfortunately among the dead in the wake of the Texas Hill Country floods. Wilson was a career and technology teacher who was also a champion bull rider. He and his wife, they were in the area, Amber Wilson, and their 12-year-old son, Shiloh. They were there to attend a youth rodeo. And then the girls that they found, oh, my God, this is so heartbreaking. Blair and Brook Harbor clung to each other as they were swept away by the floods in Kerr County early Friday. Rescuers discovered them. They were 11 and 13 years old. They're from Dallas, with rosaries in their hands, and they were locked together. So heartbreaking. So there is
were
something.
They alive?
No, they had passed away, but they'd found them still holding on to each other.
Okay.
That just breaks the heart. And we all want to make sense of this senseless tragedy.
Somebody, because think about it, it was 4th of July, so a lot of campers were out there, a lot of people were out there. There's so many camps. My kids went to St. Vincent de Paul. And so there's a lot of Christian camps in that area. Like Camp Mystic is a Christian all-girls camp. There's friends that we know that go there. They didn't go this year. They went to another camp. They would have been there. But there's a lot of people here that know somebody, or other camps where the kids were, like the power went out and they were just, they were sent home. They were like, my daughter's friend was supposed to stay for a month, but she's lucky enough she's able to come home, but only was there like 5 days because everything was flooded there, and it was just awful.
We said it's just a horrible, horrible tragedy.
We have some audio just to, to let people know, because a lot of people just came back. Like Ryan, you were gone for 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, I was in Pennsylvania visiting my birthplace, and really one of my cousins said, "Hey, have you seen what's happening in Texas?" And I'm like, "What?" And then I see this story, and I'm like, "Oh my God!"
I mean, what, 27 feet in 45 minutes?
Yeah, this is unbelievable.
But here's one of the little girls talking about her friend.
You want that one,
Yeah.
or where she describes it? Gotcha.
Really good friends lost a daughter that was at Camp Mystic. They've just had so much loss that, I mean, it's unimaginable. And then, they're still pulling people out of the river, and we don't even know to the extent of who we know that has lost their lives.
My friend Nene was just so funny. I've been scrolling through videos and pictures on my mom's phone and watching it over and over again. Her dancing when she's excited. She was so nice, and I just miss her so much.
Oh my God!
I watched that video like 20 times yesterday.
I know.
That was horrible.
Pain that poor child's going to carry in her heart for the rest of her life.
I mean, how do you for the first couple of years to go to camp?
Yeah,
like people just want to. Camp's just fun.
It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a celebration of life, not the end of it.
Some people have camp friends. Like I saw one girl yesterday talking about how she went to Camp Mystic, and she's like 20-some now, but she's like, I didn't have a great time in high school. I didn't have as many friends. I didn't fit in a lot of times, but I always had my camp friends.
It's an escape.
You talk about them.
Yeah.
You talk with them, especially with social media. The last 15 years, you're friends for life,
right,
with them. So it just sucks.
Well, I'll tell you what, there is something that we can do, because we all want to reach out. We all want to help. We can't restore life, but we can help out. Today through Wednesday, from 11 a.m. till 4 p.m., you can go to Typhoon, Texas, and you can drop off critical supplies. They're located at 555 Katy Fort Bend Road. You'll get a free water park ticket package as a thank you. Now, I know a lot of people just want to do it just to do it because it's the right thing to do, but they're actually stepping up and they're giving out tickets when you drop off those supplies. Now, Eric, what are some of the supplies right now that they don't need?
They don't need, they're no longer accepting clothes, shoes, and canned goods.
Okay.
So that's, if you go to Typhoon, Texas on Instagram, that's the best way. They have a lot of stuff up there, and they have a big list of anything from hygiene products, bleach, brooms, mops, diapers, socks, baby wipes, shovels, toilet paper, snacks, bottled water, trash bags, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
But, even Red Cross is helping as well.
Yeah, actually.
We've been, every time something happens in Houston, we have somebody from Red Cross on.
They're helping people and they're
out.
accepting donations. If you have a reunification request and you're searching for somebody who's been affected by this disaster, you can call the Red Cross, or you can also make a donation. All you got to do is call 1-800-RED-CROSS. That's 1-800-733-2767. So once again, you can call the Red Cross. They're always there to step up and help.
A lot of people are for Jeff Wilson, you were just talking about. He was an amazing individual, a role model for so many kids. I had the pleasure of having him as a friend and coworker when he was at Humble High and after. So a lot of people are hurt, and they're still searching. I still believe in miracles.
Yes.
I still believe
there's always hope. If we give up on hope, there's nothing. I mean, we have to. So once again, if you would like to help out, please stop by Typhoon, Texas, starting at 11 a.m. this morning till 4 p.m. And you can do that today, Monday. You can do it Tuesday, or you can do it Wednesday. And also, once again, call the Red Cross. That's 1-800-RED-CROSS.
It's time for What's Going Down in H-Town on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
104.1 KRBE.
All right, let's have a little positive news here. Houston swept a series at Dodger Stadium.
Yes, that was
good. The first time since since 9/11/2008. It's been that many years since we swept the Dodgers at their home.
But it felt so good, especially I told you guys earlier, Friday night, 4th of July, Dodgers were having their big fireworks night, so that means the fans are going to stay no matter what. And we whooped them 18-1, so they had to sit there and take it.
Is that the biggest butt kick that they've ever had?
At home, yes. In L.A. Now, back there in Brooklyn before, they had something, I guess, but
that's not
that was like in the
team. 50s
or something, the 40s, I'm not sure.
Yeah, most people aren't alive from that.
Yeah, exactly. So, that was a butt whooping, and now they're what? They've won 6, 7, 8. They were like 8-1 against the top 3 teams in the National League.
Yeah, the Astros are a season high 20 games above 500, tied with the Dodgers for the second fewest losses in the majors.
And they're doing it with the Sugarland Space Cowboys, basically.
Yeah, because we have so many injured. Jeremy Pena has a fractured rib. He's on a 10-day injured list.
And he just got selected to the All-Star team, his first one. Josh Hader, he should be, and he did. He's been out there saved 25. He's 25 for 25. Went out there 25 times and got the save. That's very impressive.
Wow. Who all from the Stros?
And then Hunter Brown, which is a beast. He should be the starter, I believe, for the American League.
Oh, wow.
We'll see what happens.
And when is the All-Star game?
I think next week.
Is it next week?
I can't remember, next Tuesday or something.
We'll look it up for the next news.
They have one more. They have no more road games. They have like a homestand here. I forget who they're playing tonight. And then they're pretty much done for a little bit for a few days. So, at least we had that. Good news. That's about the only thing I had to hang my hat on to take away from the.
Yeah, you gotta
sadness.
step away from it at a certain point. Like I said, when we were just talking about it a few minutes ago about how you can help out by going to Typhoon, Texas, starting this morning at 11. I got to apologize once again if you're just waking up or tuning in. I had massive dental surgery, so my mouth is a little messed up right now. Yes, of course, I mangle the news all the time, but it's a little bit worse today.
Yeah, that's your excuse today.
If you don't believe me, Ahmad, what's my jaw look like right now?
Like someone punched you right in the
It does
kiss.
look bad.
I mean, like I'm black and blue.
Someone texted Mr. Wilson was a teacher at Kingwood Park High School and Humble High School, not Kingwood High School.
Oh.
It's a Kingwood Park High School in Kingwood. I'm not sure. But,
Okay.
I just want to let everyone know.
He was a career technology teacher.
Yeah.
And a champion bull rider. Isn't that amazing?
But his wife's missing still?
I believe so. I don't think they found her.
Mm.
So, our thoughts and prayers go out to all those people. Now, coming up next, what do you want to do here?
I know traffic was light today, so a lot of people are like in a bum mood. People are maybe on vacation and stuff. But I want to hear some positive stories. Stuff. What happened to you this weekend?
Something great.
That was fun. Do you have a good moment? Something you want to share with us? Lift me up.
And now's as good a time as any because, like Eric said, the lines are going to be wide open. If you ever wanted to call the Roula and Ryan show with Eric,
it fills up and like Ahmad knows it's like, sorry, I can't get to you.
Sometimes it's difficult to get through, but it's not difficult to get through right now. So if you ever, and you can tell us anything you want whatsoever. 833-390-KRBE. That's 833-390.
Tell something good.
5723. Yes, we'll hear from you next on the Roula and Ryan show with Eric.